What's up, everybody? Carolina Jackpot coming at you. It's Thursday afternoon. I'm here to offer up my opinion on one big, huge SEC showdown this weekend. No, it's not Texas A&M, Alabama. No, it's not Arkansas and Auburn. It is Florida versus Tennessee, taking place in Ingles Stadium in Knoxville this Saturday night at 7 p.m. I believe that is televised on ESPN, if I'm not mistaken. Right now, Florida is a 4.5-point favorite over the Vols. What y'all think about this one? This is going to be a good matchup, in my opinion. Both these guys have had it pretty rough lately. Florida's lost quite a few SEC games in a row. Tennessee has lost quite a few more than that in a row. So they are both looking to break out of a slump there, and they're going to do it against each other. Somebody is going to come out on top. Yes, there are no ties in college football anymore. The game must be won. It's been a long time since these two squared off at nighttime. Usually this is afternoon, 3:30 game on CBS. This year, I guess it was so insignificant that even they didn't want to carry it. So ESPN picked it up. What's going to happen in this one? I don't know. I made a prediction on this one in my college football week 4 picks against the spread last night. If you want to go check that video out, I'll link it down in the description box below. In this one, and I actually picked Florida to cover the spread, 4.5 points. And I said I felt like Florida was the better team than Tennessee. Why do I feel that way? I really don't know. I can't tell you. Jarek Warrantano for Tennessee has looked okay this year. He's looked okay the past 2 games especially. However, the competition they're facing is just abysmal. Florida's the only one that's faced a conference foe, and they lost to Kentucky at home. Very disappointing fashion. So they've already crapped the bed one time this year, and they were favored in that game by, I think, 2 touchdowns, which I thought was kind of silly at the time. But I went ahead and took them because, I didn't know any better. I didn't know they were that awful. Felipe Franks is terrible at quarterback position. He is awful. I can't believe that Florida, Dan Mullen, a guy who's coached quarterbacks his entire career, cannot find someone more serviceable than that to throw the rock for them. I mean, come on now. This guy wasn't any good last year under, what is his name? The donkey guy, McElwain. Yeah. He wasn't any good under him. So, we thought automatically, well, Dan Mullen will be able to make something out of him. No, he ain't. He threw for like $105 last week against freaking Colorado State, a team with a horrible defense. They won that game 48-10. And I get to actually kind of looking at it, looking at some stat lines on that. I mean, heck, they had a special teams touchdown. Some other things happened to them. They only beat Colorado State in the stat line by like 60 yards. Yet they beat them on the scoreboard by 38 points. On the flip side, Tennessee ran over 500 yards of offense against UTEP, and they only won the game 24-0. UTEP held UTEP to under 200 yards total offense. I mean, not that that's some kind of accomplishment or something, but, I mean, come on. I mean, y'all couldn't punch it in. Obviously, they're not a very good red zone team. Ty Chandler went for 150 yards last week. Everybody thinks, he's ready for the NFL. He ain't ready for the NFL. He got 80 of them on one play. Over half of his yards came on one play against a sorry UTEP defense that you couldn't even muster but 3 more touchdowns against. So I don't know what to make of either one of these guys. Bottom line, I think I trust Florida's defense just a little bit more than I trust Tennessee's defense to come up with a stop in a big game. And I wish I could go back and change my prediction on the line because I think this one's going to be really close. I mean, I think it's going to be really close. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like a field goal or less. So I wish I could go back and change it to Tennessee covering the spread, but Florida actually getting the dub. But we can't do that right now. So I'm just going to go on ahead and tell you that I think Florida is just a little bit better football team at this point in time. So I'm going to take them to cover it and win. Now you ask, why you make that face? What do you care for? Because I don't like them. I don't like Florida. When I had to get on here and say that I predict them to win that game and cover the spread, it's like a little something regurgitated into my gut. You know what I mean? It's like when you eat a really especially spicy pizza the night before and you down a couple of Miller Lights or something, and then the next morning you wake up and, something, you belch and something else comes back up, it don't taste good, or some old Mexican, something like that, that's soured a little bit. That's the kind of feeling I get when I have to say Florida's going to win the game. Why do I not like them? Because I just don't. I just don't like them. I don't like what they stand for. I think they're a bunch of thugs. I think they're no good. I think it's a dirty program. And you got Steve Spurrier with his old crap-eating grin sitting over here on the sideline. Hey, boss, I'm the consultant now. Really? You couldn't consult? Couldn't decide to be the consultant for us when you left us high and dry to win 3 games and lose to the freaking Citadel? You sorry son of a man. And everybody wants to sit there and say, well, you better thank Steve Spurrier because they won y'all 11 games 3 years in a row. No, he did. You know what he did? He was the person who got a bunch of talent together at the right time. All stars fell into alignment, and he won a few games against Clemson. And really, other than that, he's nothing special. He didn't give 2 hoots or a country holler, as Uncle Lou says, about the University of South Carolina. Coach Boone does give plenty of hoots and plenty of country hollers about the University of South Carolina, and that's why, in the long run, he's going to turn out to be the better coach. But I digress. Florida is going to win this game on Saturday night. Might be a touchdown or less, but they're going to win it. Y'all also go check out, on a serious note here, Volunteer Roadshow. Just type that in your YouTube search for our 2 words, Volunteer Roadshow. If you've not ever seen him before, if you have, then you already know what I'm fixing to talk about here. His name is Bobby C. Goes by Catfish also. He drives 18-wheeler for a living. He's a Tennessee Vols fan, obviously by the title of his channel. And he's all over the place. He's in Missouri, he's in California, Illinois, just everywhere, making videos, putting them on YouTube. He's a big-time Tennessee Vols fan. Well, I didn't know this until this morning, but I heard it off the Uncle Lou channel, and of course I also saw it on his. He had a real bad wreck in his truck. I don't know what state it happened in or anything like that, but apparently whoever, another truck driver that was coming the opposite way, I guess, fell asleep at the wheel and crossed right over into, I guess, his lane, and Bobby C's rig just went right through his trailer. And in the hospital, he is lucky. He's lucky to still be with us. He really is. I mean, that kind of that's no joke. I mean, you talk about 2 big rigs colliding out on the interstate like that. I mean, usually somebody loses their life, and I don't know what happened to the other truck driver, but man, God bless them, man. I mean, these guys got to be beat out there doing that. They got to be. So that's why I'm gonna be pulling for his team on Saturday night. Go Big Orange. I hope they win that game. I think Florida takes it. That's my take on it. Carolina Jackpot. I'm going to get out of here. Go Gamecocks. Go Coach Boom. Spurs up to my toes up, and I'll see y'all later. Woo! Go Cox.